What up, my peeps? It's your boy Just Josh. Look, I know this is different. We're doing some different stuff with this video, but fam, moving forward, I'm probably gonna lose a lot of subs, but it's okay. I don't have that many anyway. But I feel like I gotta call him. Look, Robin Taylor, she left a comment. And I read all the comments. I appreciate all you guys for the comments. I do. It makes me think. I appreciate you guys. But Robin Taylor left a comment. And she said, just imagine, Josh, God chose you to witness this time period. Hey, fam, y'all that's been following me, how many times have I said, look, I can go back 2-3 years where we said us, the preparedness people, we will go down in history as the people who tried to teach others how to prepare for this crazy new world system that's coming. How many times have I said, everyone that is here for a reason, whether we chose to experience it. Anyways, that's a whole nother. Robin, I appreciate you. Let's go. Fam, I'm pissed. I'm really going to start to probably lose followers and subscribers, but that's okay because I understand that the path is narrow and few. There aren't a whole lot of people on the path. Whether they choose not to be on that path, whether they are disillusioned, whether they're caught up in some other something going on, and I don't know. But for me, I'm so glad that I think I was given the ability to see clearly and to think clearly. Look, this thing that we're going into, you got to be able to shake the left and right paradigm. If you are stuck in conservatism, liberalism, Republican, Democrat, if you are stuck in that, it's almost too late because no matter which way you look at this, you're going to be locked into a particular idea and you're always going to reach and grab for that idea that you feel associated with rather than just being on your own. Just being a freely thinking human being, a freely thinking American citizen. Fam, we're past the turning point. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm getting pissed, and I'm not understanding why a lot of other people aren't getting pissed. And I spent like 2-3 hours a day thinking about it. Why aren't people more pissed? Look, if Obama had been in office doing half of the things that are happening, this whole thing would have been in a rage. If Kamala, if Biden, even if Clinton did half the stuff that is going on right now. So look, we are definitely in end times. And the end times can only happen if people allow it to happen. If people are disillusioned enough, if people are willing to turn a blind eye just enough. Look, where are all my people? Where are all my people who believe in the Constitution? Because I'm not hearing anything right now. Anything. Fam, what country are we living in where masked people can come to your homes and ask you to prove that you are a citizen? That goes against everything constitutionally speaking. They are legitimately asking people questions to hear their accent. Fam, this you're telling me that this is okay. You're telling me that this is okay with you. That there is a group of people going door to door, city to city, state to state, asking people if they are United States citizens based on their accent. What happened to profiling? What happened to... No? Okay. Let somebody come to my house in a mask talking crazy. I need identification, sir. How are you happy with this? Look, so today it just came out that T-Man's actually talking about stepping over, doing away with, not even participating in the UN. And yes, I already know, I can hear it from my peeps. The UN didn't do nothing anyways. It was trash. Fam, the UN was the old world system. We're moving to the new world system. And you know what that means. Come on. At some point, people gotta wake up. Oh my God. So now, and he's talking about implementing this new peace cabinet. Fam, look, it cost $1 billion to get into the peace cabinet. Putin's possibly going to be in the peace cabinet. How does this make sense? And the peace cabinet is the rebuilding of Gaza. With all the death and destruction, the brand new big buildings and casinos and neighborhoods built on the death of the bones of Palestine. Come on, fam. Come on. How y'all okay with this? Huh? The great delusion is here. Greenland. Who voted for Greenland? Who voted for Greenland? Because now our biggest ally to deter China, to deter Russia, to deter the other superpowers, our biggest ally. And I already know y'all gonna say, well, NATO's not that strong. NATO hasn't paid their price. NATO this, NATO that. Fam, we need somebody to help us fight. And I know y'all gonna say our military's the biggest. We still need. We can't be this only country on the globe fighting everyone else. Greenland's buying fighter jets from China. That's what is from China. Canada's starting to move to China. What does the Bible say about Babylon? It says something about like Babylon is destroyed within an hour. Fam, we doing too much. How are you guys okay with this? Greenland, it's okay. We're just gonna let it happen. We're gonna take it by force. What is this? Oh, we need it for national defense. We've always needed it for national defense. Look, maybe timing. Maybe we just really don't know how fast this World War III thing is about to start. But apparently we need it now. Let's just keep going, fam. We went in and snatched up Venezuela. Nobody said nothing. We need it. We need the oil. So now we're just taking over countries and just taking resources. And then look. We haven't implemented any infrastructure over there. We haven't implemented anything. For as far as I know, Venezuela has went totally quiet. So you want to talk about backdoor deals between politicians? Let's talk about how they're probably chopping up how they're going to profit from putting their specific companies into Venezuela to produce what they want produced. Y'all don't see how we're being played. That's Venezuela. A done deal. Nobody's talking about it now. Shocking. Oh, we have robotic soldiers go in. We have the sonic weapons, the do weapons, and now nobody's talking about it. I'm going to do some research tomorrow to find out how much chaos Venezuela's fallen into. And then there's Iran. No more wars. How are you guys happy with this? How is this okay? And then look, let me go back to Greenland because now we're tariffing NATO, all the NATO countries, all the European countries that are saying we can't take Greenland, so we're tariffing them. And if y'all still haven't realized that we pay tariffs, if you haven't realized how much cars cost now, how much groceries cost, how the rent has went up, if you guys haven't realized how expensive it is to live, it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is due to the tariffs. I seriously do believe that he thought he would find people who were loose enough in the head to believe this. Fam, why are we... Look, why? Because it's what the Bible says has to unfold. Why are we not building bridges and working out, deals for resources and coming together and globalization and improving trade and working with China and... No more wars, huh? So we got aircraft carriers moving into position in Iran. How's that going to work? Iran, the Strait of Hormuz. That is probably why we needed to lock down Venezuela, because when Iran shuts down the Strait of Hormuz, which is 20% of the world's global petroleum, we won't be getting nothing from the Middle East. Iran is going to lay waste to all of our bases. Look, I had a conversation. Do we start World War III before we have to pull back all our bases around the globe? Do we start World War III while we still have bases abroad everywhere where we can fight a global war? Or do we wait until we have to pull back everything to the Western Hemisphere and then we try to fight a global war from the Western Hemisphere? Which Canada's not on board, Greenland's not on board, the South Americas aren't on board. We've gone rogue. How is this okay? We went rogue. The entire country has went rogue. We are the bad guys, fam. I'm pissed. But the Bible told me this was going to happen. The crazy thing is I don't understand how people are okay with this. How is this okay? okay. Trust the plan. It's 5D chess. Another comment. Hey, OVP, I appreciate you, bro. We chopping it up. We chopping it up. I appreciate you. Unfortunately, Trump doesn't have control of companies, no, but he does have control of the entire economy as far as changing interest rates, as far as opening trade lines, as far as making things easier for certain companies, as far as taking down tariffs for things that we need, making it cheaper to bring in things that we need. The American society. What did T-Man say? This your boy. This is your boy. What did he say? Economy's booming. We got everybody ready to do business with the United States. The economy is doing better than it has ever happened. In the comment, corporate interests were mentioned. Fam, the people are getting screwed. Corporations are making money. Businesses are making money. We're getting screwed. Nothing that we wanted. Fam, just give me one instance of one thing that is good right now. Just one thing. One thing. The price of gas, it's $2.60. Price of bread, nope, it's through the roof. The Dollar Tree, nope, it's going up. Groceries, nope, going up. Car prices, nope, going up. The average used car, you're gonna pay $20,000 for a used car that has 100,000 miles on it. Insurances, interest rates, going up. Home insurance, going up. Stress, life, it's going up. How is this okay? And there are so international law. Let me just. So Iran. So we're about to go into war with Iran, and they will lay waste to our bases. They're surrounding them. They have that capability. That's going to kick us out of the Middle East. That brings us back to what I was talking about before, which is the Americas, the United States of Americas, the Western Hemisphere. Then you're going to have some form of a Middle East with Russia, some Europe. If NATO falls, Russia will just run through NATO. Then you're going to have the Asian deal, which is China, Pakistan, Afghanistan, all those countries. No more wars, huh? Are you happy? Let's talk about ICE, because so many people feel like this is okay. This is totally, absolutely unconstitutional. Who have people who do not have to identify, harassing American citizens as well as illegal citizens. I don't know what to say. If ICE was legit, they wouldn't have to wear a mask. Oh, they're scared of pushback from the public. They might be doxxed. Da, 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 da. You signed up for the job. You should have your name, badge number, everything, front and center. None of this should have to be done in the dark where nobody knows who you are. If you're doing stuff so bad as to where you have to be masked because the public will come after you, something is wrong. Fam, come on. Why aren't police officers masked up? Why aren't medics masked up? Why aren't? Come on, fam. How is this okay? This is crazy. This is crazy. What else I got? I'm pissed. You want to know what I'm pissed at? I'm not pissed at what's happening because the Bible told us everything that's happening is going to happen. It's going to continue to get even crazier. What I'm really shocked about, look, it was months ago where I told KC, I was like, KC, I feel alone for some reason. Like, I feel like I'm on an island by myself. And people don't see what's happening. And now things are moving. Greenland, Iran, Venezuela, Canada. We're lashing out like. If I was another country on this planet, I'd be scared of the United States. Because the biggest, strongest, most powerful military is in the helm of a madman who goes off feelings more than what is beneficial for the American people. And we're watching this. Maybe it is time. Look, like the things in Revelation can't happen unless it is the appropriate time. And I guess truly, We have went so far off the beaten path, so far off the Constitution. We went so far off the rule of law. We went so far off so many things that we're accepting this to happen. And I'm not a liberal. I'm not. I'm not a Democrat. To be honest with you, look, I'm older, so I am a lot more conservative than I am liberal. I'm not claiming it, but in my lifestyle, yes, I want a decent wage that pays for a home and pays for the vacation and take care of my family. I want everyone's kids to have a good education and to live an even better life than what I had. But it ain't gonna happen now. What we have now is the corporations have a guy at the helm who is more interested in receiving $1 billion apiece to form a peace coalition than someone who is actually willing to help the people. Oh, my cornbread! I got Jiffy cornbread cooking downstairs. I gotta go. It's been 16 minutes. I gotta go. Fam, if you're not pissed, you should be. And if you're not pissed, you should ask yourself, why are you not pissed? Nothing anyone voted for is happening. Nothing. How can we be okay? And look, I know I'm crazy, but I hope that this video at least starts to make you ask, why am I not pissed off? Why am I okay with what's happening? All right, I'm out. Peace. Bye.